Sometimes a movie doesn't need to be groundbreaking to work. It just needs to move fast, throw in a few laughs, and not overstay its welcome. The Pickup does exactly that. It's not aiming for heat or the town. It's more like a breezy, popcorn heist comedy with a solid cast, some fun moments, and Pete Davidson cracking enough jokes to keep you awake. But there's something else going on here. Something about Eddie Murphy that I'll get to later. So here's the setup. Two armored car drivers, one old school, one new school. Russell Pierce, played by Eddie Murphy, is the veteran who's almost at retirement. Travis Stolley, played by Pete Davidson, is the rookie dreaming of being a cop. Their first shift together turns into chaos when a slick criminal named Zoe, played by Keke Palmer, throws them into a heist that's way bigger than it looks. It's got armored trucks, casino money, and enough double-crossing to keep things moving. That's the kind of movie this is. Fast, simple, and very watchable. What works right away is the pace. The movie doesn't drag, it's tight, it's short, and it never stops for filler. You get a good mix of car chases, comedy beats, and action that doesn't overcomplicate itself. And honestly, sometimes that's all you need. You're not here for realism. You're here to see armored trucks slam into cars and Pete Davidson run his mouth. And for that, it delivers. But there's more going on here than just action and laughs. We'll circle back to that. Now let's talk about the cast. Davidson surprised me here. He's funny, but he also carries a lot of the energy. His chemistry with Murphy works, even if Murphy's playing it straight. Keke Palmer is sharp as Zoe, charismatic, tough, and probably the most balanced performance in the whole movie. And then you've got the side characters. Eva Longoria as Murphy's wife, Andrew Dice Clay popping in, even Roman Reigns shows up for a random cameo. That's the kind of oddball casting that makes this movie fun. Fun fact, during filming, one of the stunt sequences actually went wrong and left crew members injured.
Well, that doesn't sound very fun.
And you can tell this production went all in on the big vehicle stunts. But here's the thing. The stuff that lands with the actors also points to the stuff that doesn't. Because while Pete Davidson is buzzing with energy, Eddie Murphy feels reserved. Too reserved. Look, I get it. He's older now. He's not the same guy from Beverly Hills Cop. But personality doesn't vanish with age. Here, he's basically the straight man to Pete Davidson's chaos. And it works for the buddy dynamic, sure, but it also feels like we're missing something. This is Eddie Murphy. We know the fire he used to bring. That's where the movie hits a little bittersweet. So what's under the hood here? The Pickup wants to say something about revenge and broken systems, about a world where people get left behind while institutions protect the money. Keke Palmer's Zoe is fueled by her father's death in a casino fire, which makes her heist more than just about money. It's about sticking it to the people who value cash over lives. That's a solid theme, but the movie never really digs into it. It keeps things surface level, more interested in car chases and banter than in giving that story weight. And that's fine. It just means the emotional punch is lighter than it could have been. So is it worth watching? I'd say yes. It's quick, it's fun, and it won't waste your time. You get some laughs, some stunts, and Pete Davidson proving he can do more than just smirk through Weekend Update. It's not a top-tier Eddie Murphy movie, but it's not trying to be. It's a Friday night stream with a bag of chips kind of movie. The one-liner? This is Pete Davidson's movie, and Eddie Murphy just happens to be driving the truck. And here's where it connects for me. Zoe's whole backstory, her dad dying to save lives while the system locked down to protect money, lines up with something straight out of Scripture. Matthew 6:24 reminds us, you can't serve both God and money. And that's exactly what this movie is circling around. The moment money becomes the priority, people get crushed under it. Zoe's revenge is messy, but it's her way of showing what happens when greed takes the throne. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more reviews. Until next time, stay sharp, stay moving, and always stay rated.